Anyway, as I was saying before you asked me, we were talking about the North.
Yeah.
And I was saying, look, the leadership of the North needs to ask itself a honest question. Today in Kano, we have an emirate issue. Is it Tinubu that will come and solve it? The leadership in the North needs to deal with issues. The president's job is only to bring in what you call policies and performances of those policies. It is not his job to help solve permanent problems. What he has done is he has given the local government has autonomy as we speak now. The subnationals as a state, they are having excellent, they've never had it before. Not one state has received, that is not receiving at least more than 6% what they used to receive. Most of them are paying off their debt. That is what Tinubu has.
We need to go. You look at it. The same North that is angry with Tinubu.
No, the Northern...
They are from the North, so they are angry with him. Northwest, 2.6 million votes. And Northeast, he got 1.1 million votes. And these are the people who are angry with Tinubu. Can Tinubu survive this? Let's close on that.
I just told you that Tinubu has no problem with the North. Today, the North is well represented in this government. As we speak to you today, some of the most important offices in this government is held by the North. He just appointed today again the chairman, chief executive of the NERC, that's the National Electrical Commission, from Kano. So the North has no issue with Tinubu. The only people who have issue with Tinubu are those who didn't get what they are looking for.
Like this, APC with argument of 5 and 6. Make no listen to this guy as he back Tinubu politics. You understand? He said that people focus on the negative, you understand, because he sued their narrative. You understand? He said this interview, you understand? Now she can say the Northerners, they agree with Tinubu. This guy said no, you don't agree. Well, make no place I call it too much. You know, this to Ramona Yotito. Please after pushing the video, just drop your thoughts on the conversation. I also follow for more updates on Sugar Boy.
If you are to move into a new house, would you just move your things in? Would you clean it first? Would you maybe repaint it so that when you move your things in, you will settle it?
It will depend on the condition of the house. Sure.
That's the question. Yeah. So the condition of Nigeria when this president took over, one will imagine that he knows because it's an APC government and APC government. And when those policies were made under this government, and those are the policies that threw the nation into this mess, into this economic crisis, and those figures have not gotten back to what it was before this government came back. Fantastic policies that we have seen in several areas. No denying. This country is for all of us. If this government makes it a good decision, we will say it. If there are bad decisions that are being made, we will say it. But the question here, the fundamental, the baselines are faulty.
No, they are not.
Oh, but they are problematic.
You just said something yourself.
But they are problematic.
No, you just said something yourself. You said good policies. However, they came with shocks. It's the shock that became what we all started making this about.
The nation into a shock.
The president did not throw the nation.
Because he made the policy.
I just explained something to you. There was no choice. Okay, let me tell you.
There were no ways to plan and
No. Can you hold on? When we came in, when this government came in, now I'm in government. Unlike the last time I said I wasn't in government.
You were outside.
When we came in, the honest truth was this. We were borrowing to pay for subsidy. We were having crisis during the election. You remember just before the election, there was such huge crisis. Fuel subsidy, fuel queues were everywhere. People couldn't buy fuel. There was even cash crisis that people had to be buying their own naira. You were there. We all lived through this situation. So when he came in, the sincere and the honest truth was there was nothing else to do except to go and borrow again to pay more subsidy. And to the glory of God now, you have seen what is going on. Even it will get to a point where they will start doing buy one get one free in terms of fuel now. Before the prices went up 1,000 plus when the policy came on. But as we speak today, at least in Abuja, in so many places you can see 890.
Let me now.
So it tells you that the policy is bearing fruit gradually.
The question here
if you don't do it one day, you will still keep postponing the evil days.
Well, the president asked for the job, so
no, we're not complaining. We're only explaining what happened. Because we're not complaining. The man is not complaining.
You people in government will not complain because you're not the one feeling it.
Who told you?
The Nigerian people.
Do you know how much I earn?
Look at your beards. They are looking fresh.
It's always been looking like this, even better than this. It's greater now because of the stress in government.
Oh yeah, but the question here, you guys asked for the job. You said you can do it. You are better than Atiku. You are better than Peter. You are better than Kwankwaso. But they are saying that you are doing a bad job. Some element and some elites in the north are saying that do not come back to us. All the promises you made, you have failed us. You are so changed enough. And the anger, and I put the figures out. Is Bola Tinubu and the APC able to go back to, for example, the Northwest, where you got 2.52 million votes. The North Central, where you got 1.7 million votes. The South, the Northeast, where you got 1.185 million votes.
We're going to get more in those places.
Really?
See, forget when elites talk. Because elites are asking for something. It's a negotiation tactics for them. What you should ask yourself is, what are the people saying? The video that broke out last week was not in Obumosh or in Lagos. It was in Sokoto. When the children, I say children because I don't know that children, they are grown men and young men and women, who got their nail fund paid. Their school fees were paid and their pocket money was paid. Those are the real people. Those are the real human beings. Recently, another one, I think in Bauchi also, students came out thanking Bola Tinubu for paying their fees. Now, the honest truth is, the policy that Nigerians are refusing to be told about by journalists, I'm not talking about you, who have decided that the only thing they're going to complain is hunger, they will not see the good part. The good part is that the people who need to be touched by some of our policies are being touched. As I speak to you today, it has not been done anywhere in Nigeria where the government say whether you are poor or you are rich, you must go to school. We will make sure you go to school. This is happening today.
I'm very sure
now,
that
we talk about
you understand the dynamics of politics. When people don't directly, and the leaders of, and you know what the North looks like politically speaking. When leaders of the North, you see, you might be telling people a particular story, but if the narrative is not sinking into their heart, and their leaders are saying, you have shortchanged us, and you have the likes of El-Rufai, you have the likes of Atiku Abubakar, you have the likes of Rotimi Amechi, those who have left your rank and said, this is the worst government that we have seen in history. Do you think that this government can stand the test of time? The opposition has not been more robust.
Did you listen to the governor of Katsina State recently when he was speaking? Did you listen to him? Did you listen to the governor of Kaduna State when he was speaking? Those are the leaders in the North today. And they are telling the people, this is what Bola Tinubu has done for us. So the opposition element will naturally say this. And unfortunately, the media have a way of highlighting the opposition above what the other people are saying. But the governor of Kaduna, I mean, just 2 weeks ago, there was a town hall meeting of all northern political and whatever leaders in Kaduna. You saw that outcome. We saw when they came out with the communique, it was positive because they were able to point out specifics that Bola Tinubu has done for them as a president. But
the DOT of the ACF says that they are not happy with him.
The ACF has never been happy with anybody. They were never happy with Buhari himself. I know those people. Alwan was in your studio recently. He talked about them. They complain about Buhari because for them it's about patronage. You don't get what they want, they scatter everything. So I don't talk about them because they are elders. If it's about Afeni Ferry, I know what I was going to say here. But for the North, I will keep my mouth. Let the Northern talk about them. But I can tell you clearly, they never supported. No, they never supported. They have never supported.
People go after them.
No, that's why
you don't listen to when people critique.
No, you are not listening to me.
I'm listening to you.
The ACF have never seen anything within the APC, even when Buhari was president.
If we were doing something wrong.
What is the thing wrong?
Did Buhari do? Did Buhari make this country better than?
They were not talking about the country. They were talking about the North, because they speak for the North. And Buhari was a northern president. I mean, was a Nigerian president who came from the North. Despite this, everything he did, because when Buhari came in, Nigeria was about half. I mean, not even half. A whole land size, the size of Belgium, was under the captive of Boko Haram. Then that guy always released a video every 2 days, threatening us. We saw it. Buhari came, made things better. But the ones I didn't do is what they always highlight. And even the opposition will tell you can't solve all problems.
Give me a moment. I'll go on a break, and when we come back, a bit of analysis on the figures that matter. Whether or not anyone wants to win an election, you have to go to the mathematics and go to the drawing board. And those are the moment where, when the chiefs are down, they say, we'll be right back after this break, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. Ayo Oyalowo, a member of the APC, an economist and a former banker. Thank you so much, Ayo, for joining us tonight.
Director of Finance and Admin, Ogumosho Basin Development Authority. You need to put that there.
You need to pay for
that. Anyway, as I was saying before you asked me, we were talking about the North.
Yeah.
And I was saying, look, the leadership of the North needs to ask itself a honest question. Today in Kano, we have an emirate issue. Is it Tinubu that will come and solve it? The leadership in the North needs to deal with issues. The president's job is only to bring in what you call policies and performances of those policies. It is not his job to help solve permanent problems. What he has done is, he has given the local government has autonomy as we speak now. The subnationals as a state, they are having excellent, they've never had it before. Not one state has received, I mean, that is not receiving at least more than 6% what they used to receive. Most of them are paying off their debt. That is what Tinubu has done.
We need to go. You look at it. The same North that is angry with Tinubu.
No, the North,
they are from the North, so they are angry with him. Northwest, 2.6 million votes. And Northeast, he got 1.1 million votes. And these are the people who are angry with Tinubu. Can Tinubu survive this? Let's close on that.
I just told you that Tinubu has no problem with the North. Today, the North is well represented in this government. As we speak to you today, some of the most important offices in this government is held by the North. He just appointed today